to take a dump, and my computer was like 115 degrees. So my computer was like, "Meh, I just quit."
Yep. Not for that.
Yeah, ain't about this life.
But we're back.
Okay. With the
Isaac-
golem being shot in the face.
Golem.
Golem, yes. Right,
And
go back to that.
the one directly in front of you, right?
Correct.
Yeah, because you used your advantage from the help that Wit gave. So yes, you hit him. Did we ever did we figure out if Slayer's Prey is no? It adds weapon damage, so it's regular weapon damage. It's not force damage. Okay, that's good to know.
It's not?
Yeah, it's regular weapon damage. Okay, that's important.
Damage 1d6 from the weapon. Oh, curses.
Curses foiled again.
Now I really need a magic weapon.
Right.
All right, continue, DM. Sorry.
All right. So yes, you draw your revolver and fire directly into its chest and blast a gaping hole in it, which immediately fills back up with more sand. It takes 7 reduced to 3. All right. That is going to bring us to Wit, who's like, "Oh, come on, man. You're supposed to be using my assistance here to deal better damage."
I did use it.
He is going to continue to fire his short bow. He's going to back up a little bit. Or actually, no, he's going to stay where he is. You know, why bother moving? There's the golem is accosting other boys. So let's other boys. So let's come here, Wit. Open your character sheet. All right. That's a short bow. Mwah. Did it roll? Where is it? Where is it? 15 to hit. Okay, yes, that does hit. So he gets his sneak attack because Isaac is there. Waiting. 6. Okay, perfect. Why is this not... Oh, because that's minimized. That's why that's not recording things. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. So that's 15 total, reduced to 8. He's firing at the one that's next to Isaac, so he's going to do that, and then he's going to continue to give you help as his bonus action.
Oh my god, it's not down yet?
No, it's still alive.
Oh my god!
He's like
Get stronger.
yeah, come on, dude. Get stronger.
I haven't hit him once. Come on.
Get good.
Come on, man. You gotta pull your weight around here.
So yeah, you he says, "Seriously, guy, come over here. Let's have a talk."
Seriously.
Seriously.
Seriously, guys.
That's gonna bring us to Brina.
Alright. So, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna viciously mock this one. This golem. And I tell him his mom's a beach.
Some beach.
Sand puns.
Somewhere. That's a 4 without modifiers, so that's not very good.
And he drops to the ground, not sure what to do.
No, that killed him.
So go ahead and roll your D4 damage.
No,
Okay.
please just let him have only like 1 health and just have
Can I just
them.
click it?
It should just roll the damage.
Yep. Just
Yeah, there you go.
let the 3 damage be enough to just kill him.
Done.
I love vicious mockery kills.
Actually, yeah, he's only got 2 hit. He's only got 2 hit points left. So, you watch as this
I was so insulted.
You watch as this sand boy just crumbles into a pile of sand, at the thought of his mom being a beach. What's good about that joke is you can use that for a tree person enemy too, because beech is also a type of tree. So
I thought that was
I would
birch.
say birch.
Yeah.
Say your mom's a
there's
birch.
beech trees.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I would probably have gone with birch.
All right, now, are we gonna get out of this unscathed? Because next up, see if he attacks me.
I mean, now you have that joke in your back pocket if we ever do fight a tree.
Mhm.
Oh, I'll come up with something else.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that.
And drum roll.
Hang on, I gotta mark this guy dead. If Roll20 would work with me. Okay. Now that he's marked. That's a big old 7.
Yeah.
Seven's not gonna hit Isaac. Estelle, it is your turn.
Okay, so am I able to move this way across the table, or would I have to go around the table?
It would be difficult terrain for you, so it would be additional movement either way. You can climb across it, but for you it's going to be difficult terrain.
So like an additional 5 feet. I mean,
yeah. Each square is 10 feet instead of 5.
Either way, you could make it.
either way, I could make it. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna move
Just
here and attack
Kill the bear.
and bop him in the head.
Bop him in the head. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm gonna bop him in the head.
Then twist it.
Yeah. Not as
Gathering up
cool
the
as last time.
field mice
Not
and
nearly
bopping
as
them
cool.
on the head. All right. No, that's a 10. 10 does not hit.
All
Dang.
right.
Okay.
I'm
I
going
have
to
spiritual
I'm going to
weapon.
become
I
a
got this.
radio
I got this.
announcer.
I got spiritual weapon.
Okay. Whiff and then swing again, just like in a completely off
No.
direction.
No, 12 does not hit either.
Come on, man.
Isaac, it's
Oh.
your turn. Oh
All
wait,
right.
actually, Estelle, you had advantage on that first mace attack because
Oh,
of
you
wit.
did?
So you
Because
can
I'm
roll
what?
because of wit. He used the help action as his bonus action. Last turn.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
yeah, you can
I roll
you can
again.
re-roll. Yeah, re-roll the mace attack.
Okay, let's hope I get something above a 10. And I got
Oh,
a 12.
good.
That's
You
still
did.
not enough.
Woof!
Be more
All
ambitious.
right.
Ask the lords of the dice for more next time.
Yeah.
That was.
All right. Watching Estelle just whoosh, whoosh, whiff twice with the spiritual weapon. Please tell me I have a. Do I not? I don't. Damn it! Oh, there goes that plan. I'm just gonna attack with disadvantage then.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Wow.
That works.
Okay.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Pop and
Pop.
Think.
All right.
Well,
let's see how many.
Less
hit
of a
points he
pop,
has
but you know.
Let's see how many hit points he has left. Who knows?
That's 6 points of damage. Please, close.
Yeah. So you're basically like screaming at this thing at this point. You're like, "Why won't you die?" And you just draw your revolver again, and this time you aim directly at the forehead, and you blast through the forehead, and the head kind of banana peels apart, and it looks kind of like wet sand for a moment before it just scatters across the floor.
Because it wet itself.
Yeah.
And that'll take you guys out of initiative for now.
Okay.
Go team.
Turn back to the woman. Are you okay?
I'm fine. What were those creatures?
Some kind of sand golem, I assume. I look
Interesting.
around. There's everything else. I turn to the triplets. Are you okay?
They nod, like in synchronous nods. You guys can make religion checks if you want.
Okay. I will make one. So I actually have that as a proficiency. Hey,
Hey, we know things. There's at least some
we both
amount of-
equally know things, yeah.
Yes.
All right, yeah. So you guys both recognize the symbol. Oh, I think I marked Isaac as dead.
I rolled
Oh,
a
Oops.
no!
And then he drops to the ground in a fit of coughing.
Yes. Oh, the
Grasping.
bronchitis got him.
And meanwhile, Brina's just like, oh what? Oh yeah, that.
Hey,
One
I
of-
rolled a 21.
Yep.
Yeah, so actually, all of you recognize the symbol of the Vigilant hanging around their necks. And Brina in particular, even though it's strange because Estelle comes from Ramel, which is ruled by the Vigilant King, but Brina, you're aware of a very secluded order of members of the Vigilant who have taken a vow of silence in order to keep their ears open and eyes wide, constantly keeping vigil.
I half remember at the beginning of what you said. There's an order, and they don't talk a lot, and I forgot the beginning part.
They don't talk. That's
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't, but what's
And
the
then-
beginning part? They're an order of what?
The Vigilant.
The Vigilant. Yeah,
Okay.
the Vigilant. He's the patron scion of endurance and valor.
Okay.
He's the constant watcher and king of Ramel, and has been for the past 1,000 years.
Cool. So, I would like to say, hey, I recognize that symbol. I feel like I've seen it. There's some order going after the Scion of Vigilance. They don't talk a lot, but they seem to be very very into it. They really know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I recognize the symbol that they are of the Vigilant, but there's actually a lot of orders that, that come from the Vigilant. I'm not aware of all of them, unfortunately, but it's good that you recognize it at least.
Yeah, I feel like we could probably go find them.
Do we need to find them?
If they're sending horrible monsters at us.
How do you know that they were the ones that sent them?
That's quite an accusation.
Well, I've been known to accuse quickly.
One of the brothers starts signing at you guys. None of you speak sign language, unfortunately. So
I did not know that was a language option.
Yeah, neither did I.
No one knew that was a language option, so none of us know.
So he starts signing at you guys, and you can make an insight check to try to determine what he's trying to say.
Okay.
It's going to be a
Let's-
pretty high DC.
Oh,
Yeah. Insight. I'm fine.
Well, huh?
I know sign language.
Brina thinks he's trying to figure out where the bathroom is, and Isaac is more concerned about the woman that is next to him to even really be paying attention to the guys. But Estelle, you get the gist of the conversation. He's trying to convey to you that that they have no idea where those creatures came from, and they would they were basically just here eating dinner when they attacked.
I really don't think these were the men that sent the golems, Brina.
Well, that's good, because then we might have to fight them too. I really don't want to do that. They
Oh.
seem nice.
Right.
Isaac offers a hand to the collapsed woman in red.
She's already climbed. She's already like come up to a crouched position, and she's currently got a vial that she's scooping some of the sand up in and putting a cork in it.
May I ask what it is you're doing?
She kind of shakes it around inside and looks at it. And you can see there's still some sorts like minor arcane properties to it. It's still kind of kinetically like linking itself linking themselves together. The individual grains are trying to hold themselves together. She says, "Never seen a creature quite like this before. I was curious. I'm just examining it. I'll take some samples back to my lab in Ren and give it a look-see."
Well, great. You do that. May I ask your name before we continue on our way?
Angela Cassius.
Angela Cassius. Pleasure to make your acquaintance and save your life. We should move on.
Well, I'm wondering. You said that you have a laboratory. What is it that you do?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's mostly research.
Research for...
Research into the arcane, and she kind of flashes a symbol to you, and you recognize it as a symbol of what is the name of the wizard order, the arcane order in Ramel?
the Emerald Eye.
Yeah, so you recognize this symbol of an emerald eye as... No, this is the woman talking. This isn't this isn't the monk.
Yeah.
Good.
You recognize it as a symbol of the emerald eye, except there is a sword driven through the eye.
Are you from the Emerald Eye?
It's more of an offshoot. We've kind of joined forces with the Blue Rose here, and are we kind of assist them in a bit of research on various creatures and their weaknesses.
I see. It might be interesting for you, Isaac. I mean, you know so much about creatures already.
I am interested, and I would love to continue this conversation. However, apparently we are in the middle of a train robbery. And
Yes, of course.
I believe that we should continue on our way, figuring that pressing matter out first.
Are we in the middle of a train robbery? It feels kind of like the end of the train robbery.
Well, there could be more in the train.
And considering how
So,
these people were being stabbed, the longer we sit and talk, the more people are going to die.
Right, we should search the rest of the train.
Yes,
Right.
yes, of course. Don't let me hold you up. But if you, well, you're heading to Ren anyway. If you happen to find yourself in the neighborhood, just look me up. I'll be here. And she writes down an address for you on a napkin and hands it to Isaac.
I pocket it
I'd love
graciously,
to thank you properly for saving me.
and I would love to be thanked. Until we meet again, Lady Cassius. Let's move. And then I motion toward the door.
door.
Run away.
Door.
Door.
Okay, so
Door.
everyone group
The
together
door's not
at this
opening,
point.
guys. What do we do?
Hang on.
Guys, maybe if we knocked on the door,
All right, everyone
someone
stop
from
moving.
the other side
Children.
would open it for us.
Children.
Hang on.
Dad, let us go.
What?
First of all, your spiritual weapon has dissipated by this point.
Yeah. Mhm.
By the way, neat trick.
Now, everyone stay grouped together so I can move you to the next part of the train.
Mr. Thomas, the door's not open.
Actually, let me line you up because you're gonna need to be lined up for this part
Oh.
anyway.
It's so dark.
It's so dark and scary.
I don't like the dark. I mean, turn on the light.
There's just like a dangling light, like.
Yeah, no, just
light
click,
bulb,
click.
and the entire thing lights up.
Children
And
behave. Yes.
there's 20 beholders. Turn it off.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
right.
I'm not that.
A bunch
kind
of
DM.
Umber Hulks bursting through the wall.
How are you all fitting on this train?
I know, it's crazy.
All right, who's going first?
That would be me.
All right, Isaac is first.
Oh, I got teleported to somewhere.
Yep.
I can't
Oh,
even
Oh,
move
hang on,
any-
Isaac. Leave yourself. Leave yourself here so I can put Brina on.
Great.
Oh, so it's supposed
This is a dark train.
I know, dangerous.
Are the lights? Okay, I'll let you explain the scenery.
Okay, let me put everybody on first. And then arrange yourselves in a line. And then let me...
I mean, it's so dark, it's kind of
Move
hard
the
to do
view.
even that.
I think we're in a line. Oh, there you go.
Yes, and
We're
then
in
wait
a
a second.
line. Oh, yeah. But who's in the front of the line?
That would be me.
Okay.
Oh, come on, roll 20.
Or roll 20 problems.
More roll 20, more problems. Alright, so Isaac, move yourself to the front of that line in front of Brina. And then I'll put Wit in the
I
back.
thought that was the front.
No, the front would be the other side.
Okay. I have no idea where I am.
I have no idea where I am.
I know, I'm lost.
What do I see? What do my human eyes
You see a dark corridor that appears to lead through around several rooms. This appears to be the sleeper car.
But it's just pitch black.
Yeah.
All right, out with the goggles, and on with them.
All right. So I feel like we kind of see things from your perspective as you put this as you put this set of goggles on. What do the goggles look like exactly?
Okay. I take out this set of like, kind of like they're Tom Clancy-esque. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but got the lenses on each side individual. They're magical, so as I fix them to my head, it kind of just like fits itself perfectly to where it like won't slide or move or anything. And the black lenses are non-reflective, so it doesn't look like I have glowing freaking eyes with what I'm doing.
Right.
Just like a standard like band across the middle of my head and two bands to the side, and like one little thing in the back that just automatically adjusts when I put it on my head.
Okay. And yeah, we kind of see that like sort of bright flash from your perspective as the goggles take in as much light as possible, sort of night vision goggle-esque.
Basically.
And you are now able to see. You are currently standing next to a wall, and there is a corner right here in front of you that you can move around, should you wish.
All right. Stay close. Move up. Whew. All right. I'm moving up one square. All right. I rush to the other side of the room, just real quick, and then I motion for Estelle to take the other corner. Can Estelle? You can't see, can you? You're human.
I also cannot see. I am a human.
But I have dark vision. I can see.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
let
should
me
probably
adjust
you should
Isaac's
probably
dark vision
lead
for
then
him
because you
first.
can see.
He has got like the goggles. And
Oh, he has
stuff.
the goggles. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I can
Karina,
see.
you should go next.
Let me adjust Isaac's dark vision for him so that you can actually see things.
Oh, can you turn on dark vision for me too?
You should have your dark vision on already. You're just standing in next to a wall in a hallway. Once you get around the corner, you should be able to see better.
Oh, okay. So this is like
Yeah,
a
get in
one
front of Estelle.
I think I am. Oh, I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
There you
There
go.
we go. Guys, this is like real life. I don't know where I am.
I don't know where I am.
My glasses. I can't see a thing without my glasses.
I really
Right.
can't though.
Yeah, like legit though.
Okay, so yeah, Isaac should hear or should be able to see everything now, or at
Okay.
least as best as he can
All right.
with
I
with all the
gaze-
various doors and stuff.
All right. I check the corner. So like I'm still at the corner, but just so I can see. All right. I turn the corner and I see that, and then I motion for Brina. I was like, all right.
Well, you see that, and then we immediately enter back into initiative,
All right. Perfect.
which is Wit's turn.
Oh, we're doing the same initiative?
Yeah, we're just keeping the same initiative
Okay.
order. So he's gonna get up to here, and he can't get past anything. He says, he says, "Seriously, guys, we have to work on our tactics here. It's not exactly a science."
I agree with you for once.
He's going to hold his action. If he sees something to shoot at, he's going to shoot it with his short bow. Brina, it's your turn.
Okay. Gonna go right here and throw my boomerang at him.
All right.
Okay.
So we continue off where the initiative was, as opposed to going to the top of the order.
Correct.
Okay. Nat 20. There you go. Doing things.
Well, I'm standing
A
right
whole-
in his face.
Oh, well, you would be at disadvantage if you move directly into his face. You may want to stay
Why?
back. Because it's a ranged attack. Ranged attacks are a
Oh, I
disadvantage
thought you
within
could
5
not
feet.
hit. You just hit him. Then fine. I'll go
No.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, a full
Fifth
2 damage
Yes.
with that crit.
Oh man.
Wait, but it was a crit.
Yeah, I know.
You rolled
And
you
you're-
rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, you
Yeah, so
rolled
that
two.
should be 4. Oh, I guess no.
No.
Oh, you double the
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah.
Inside.
All right.
And
now
you just
Brina,
rolled really bad.
Brina, get out of the hallway.
She is out of the
Am I
hallway.
not?
No, get into the hall.
Oh.
Get out of the fire. All right.
Can I even do that right now?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can
go
Oh,
move.
ahead.
cool. I didn't know if I had moved too much at this point.
Nope.
All right, then I hid. I ran up, hit him with the boomerang, and then jumped behind a wall.
Okay, fair enough. You wing him with the boomerang as it smacks into his the back of his soft sandy head, and he turns around. He says, "Don't do anything stupid. This is a robbery."
Uh-huh.
If I hear that one more time in my life, it will be too soon.
And that's gonna bring us to his turn. He's going to walk out of the room and attack the tiny gnome that threw a boomerang at him.
Shocking.
Ah,
Please tell me you have chain lightning to follow that up.
Me?
No, that's a
Alright.
level. That's a 6th level spell.
I've got nothing.
Oh,
Now
they
you gotta
actually
prepare.
they actually might have hit this time. Let me see.
Oh,
Let me see his bonuses. Does a 15 hit you, Brina?
You said spell save?
No, that's
No,
an
your
attack.
armor class.
Yeah, what's your armor class?
Oh, 13.
Okay, yeah, that
it
hits.
does. Wow.
You take 5 points of piercing damage as this short sword plunges into your shoulder.
Oh, whatever. 5 points? Okay.
That's gonna end his turn.
Okay. So
But first, you see 2 figures emerging from down the hall.
oh God.
more.
More boys.
More.
All right, come on.
Oh, this
Come on, boys.
This is a tight situation we got ourselves into.
Yeah, one of them is going to fire, or actually they're both going to fire light crossbows at Isaac.
Nice.
Oh,
Natural
God.
20
Fucking A.
and a 2.
Okay, so he'll just do the damage for both of them. It's cool.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's as if-
exactly.
It's as if both of them hit me.
That's womp womp. 6 points of piercing damage as you catch a crossbow bolt in the clavicle.
Dude, a crossbow in your clavicle?
Yeah.
Not the clavicle.
Not the
But for
clavicle.
2 damage?
No,
6.
No, 6.
6.
Oh, okay, I was like, that should be more than that. That's like
That's super painful.
the head spot.
That'll bring us to Estelle.
Who can't see anything.
Yeah.
There's only you just hear a scream of pain coming through the hallway from Isaac.
So is it just straight darkness, or is it like, was it dim lighting? What kind of lighting is it?
Oh,
It's dark. Because it's
Okay, so
nighttime.
I can't see anything.
Yeah. It's nighttime and there's no lights currently lit in the sleeper car.
Well,
'Cause-
shoot, I'm gonna have to cast a light then. Or actually, I wonder if spiritual weapon would count as a light. Oh no, I can't flip. I can't cast it. I'm out of level 2 slots.
Ah!
Oops.
No.
If I were to fairy fire the next turn, would she be able to see them?
Yeah.
Because it had like a blue light.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'd be able to
I
see
mean-
that one creature, but
Okay.
Yeah, you no well
Then
yeah,
that's
you
the
could
one.
you would
The fire.
outline them in light. So yeah, that would allow her to
Cool.
see.
you know what? I can do sacred flame. It doesn't say on the spell what the light w- how much light it gives off, but I assume it would give off a light. It says a flame like radiance descends upon a creature.
Well, I thought heat metal would melt the sand creatures, and it didn't. So
Yeah.
I mean, either way, you're going to be attacking with disadvantage.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to see anything. All right, the best I'm going to be...
Meta.
Yeah, I think the best I can do is Sacred Flame then. Because I feel like I need to save my level 1 spells for if it really gets bad.
No. Either way, we should keep this combat moving.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I did not do okay.
Oh. That's... Nope, that's a nat 1.
Not amazing.
I mean, it's damage is damage.
I suppose. So.
Does it hit?
Well,
It's
he
dex
has to
save.
make a saving throw. Which one are you targeting?
The one in front of me.
Let me check his.
It's not going to hit
modifier.
Brina because she's short.
No, it's only a 5-foot square anyway. Let me check his modifier. Character sheet. Yeah, he succeeds.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a 16.
Well.
well.
Okay, so actually, what is Isaac? What's your armor class?
13.
Oh, both of you guys are. Why armor class so low? I'm
Why you armor class so low?
why
Okay.
so low?
how are you so high? Aren't you like a clockwork?
All right.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on somebody, because one of y'all needs it. So that's a
I'm
plus
ta-
2 AC.
I'm tanking 2 people.
Yeah, actually, that is true. You are actually in the most dangerous position, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Great. What does it do?
Gives
Oh,
you
shield
plus
save.
2
Plus
AC.
2 to AC.
Cool.
For up to 10 minutes.
Great.
Okay,
All right.
that's it.
All right.
That's
and I will-
concentration, though, right?
It is.
All right. And I
Good to
will
know.
Slayer's Prey this guy and fire away. That's a 15. 15 to hit.
15 hits, yeah, for sure.
All right. That's 5 points of piercing, 6 points of piercing damage.
All right.
On to this dude.
The one in the middle.
Yep, the one in the middle. Just bang.
Okay, so you're gonna have to re-roll that attack because you're within 5 feet of an enemy who is not incapacitated. That also gives you disadvantage on ranged attacks.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Well,
It's unfortunate,
okay.
but that's
Well,
the thing.
I suppose. Well, I already said that I did that, but good to know for future thingamabobs.
Mm-hmm.
Still hits.
Perfect. All right, so he's going to take 5.
6. It did 11.
Half rounded down is 5.
Oh, half rounded down. I thought it was rounded up. Yep.
Okay. It's okay, because I also round down the enemy's damage if they deal half, so
Yeah.
it works out.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. Is that your turn?
Yep. That is my turn. I cannot do anything else.
Okay, that's going to bring us to Wit, who is stuck in the corner.
Yeah, can't do anything.
He is going to say, "Guys, come on, seriously. You have to get out of the way. If I'm gonna do anything, I have to be able to see."
We would love to do that. Unfortunately, it's kind of crowded.
So he's going to begin shoving his way past you guys.
You can do that.
Yeah, you can move through an ally's space as long as you don't end in it. So because of the tight quarters, he's going to like press himself against the wall and try to fire his short bow at the guy between Isaac and Brina, but I'm going to give him disadvantage, which means he's not going to get sneak attack if he hits. And that's it was a 4 plus without modifiers anyway. So yeah, he fires down the hallway, and the arrow kind of ricochets off a wall, almost hits Isaac in the face, and then ricochets down the corridor and shatters into pieces down the hallway. That's gonna bring us to Brina.
Careful where you aim that thing.
All right.
Sorry, just
well
trying to
then-
help.
I'm going to fairy fire this one.
All right, so we all need to make dex saves.
Do I need to back up again to like not?
You don't need to back up. You can center it so that it doesn't hit
Ew.
you, but it is going to hit Isaac. So Isaac also needs to save.
Okay, and that's dex, correct?
I feel like these are magical and can see you anyway, but maybe not.
All right. That does not save.
Well,
And the golem rolled a natural 1, so he
so
also
he
does not
is
save.
Oh.
Illuminated.
Yes. What color
Like a
is your
shining
light?
beacon.
I think it's blue.
Okay.
Oh, I got the shoes. It's blue.
It's blue.
All right,
All
Move on.
right.
and I believe that's it. Now, time to take a round of arrows with advantage. Let's do it.
Yeah, right? All right.
Now I'm just glowing in a luminescent glow, and I look over to the two people just riding up their crossbows, like,
The
Brina, do you realize what you just? And then I'm at.
So the one guy's going to continue
You're
attacking
fine.
Brina because raisins, that was cocked. That's 14 plus 3. That's a 17 to hit.
Wait, 17 damage?
17 to hit.
Okay.
It
Your armor
is-
class is 13, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's going to be 5 piercing damage, and then I need a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on your fairy fire.
Alright, hold up. Let me make sure. Day.
Concentration, not constitution.
Yeah,
I heard-
no, Constitution is correct. Yeah,
Oh, it is?
You
yeah.
rolled a 19, so she's good.
She's good. The DC is 10 or half the damage, whatever's higher. So you good. You maintain your concentration on the fairy fire. Isaac and the one sand golem are still glowing. However, you did take 5 points of piercing damage, And then the other boys are going to fire on the now glowing Isaac.
Yep.
Your AC is too higher, at least.
Yeah.
All right, so one of those was a 21,
Nice.
Mm,
and the other one was a 14.
that doesn't hit thanks to Estelle's.
Thanks. So yeah, thanks to that. So there you go. All right. So that's 3 points of damage.
All right.
As you take another crossbow bolt, this time just grazing your abdomen. That's gonna bring us to Estelle.
Oh.
Okay, so I see Brina suffering over here. So I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds. Because without being in melee. See, the thing is, I want to get into melee, but I can't. Like, how am I gonna? How can I navigate myself? Can I do this and then go into the room? And then attack from there?
Do it.
Brina could move into that room to allow you to. I mean, or you could move around Brina and get into the room.
Yeah, because she's small. I can get around her and an ally.
Yeah.
I'm
She is
using
small
all my
creature.
concentration to illuminate this thing so you can fight it, and you're gonna heal me.
No, I'm gonna. I'm. You know what? It's kind of funny. Estelle, like, you think that she would be like the weakest, other than Brina, but she actually has like the best armor out of everybody.
Yeah, how,
My-
man? Oh,
no. I mean, that's everybody got a special thing.
Life clerics get heavy armor too. So.
Yep,
All right.
and my special item that I picked was mithril armor.
Great.
I
So
picked a bag of holes.
hit him in the face.
I'm gonna hit him in the face. Let's move my token. Okay. And
Now-
then let's bop him in the nose.
and you have advantage, so let's see if it crits.
Oh, that's not even an advantage.
Yep. Well, it
Okay,
doesn't crit.
well, doesn't crit, but
You do hit.
I do hit. Unfortunately, I cannot use spirit weapon, but
Yeah, that's
Alright.
gonna make things a little tougher.
yeah, because my damage just rolled down.
All right. And as she scoots around and hits, I will also move my mark onto the dude and fire again.
Okay.
22 to hit. And
That's
five-
with disadvantage.
no, because he's fairy fire.
He's
Oh
eliminated.
yeah, that's right. Regular. Yeah. Okay.
Then stage spray. That's 3 points. Pop.
Okay. He's looking hurt now.
Ah, these things need to die quicker.
Seems to notice that there's an issue. Goodness.
Wit now finally pops around the corner, and he's
Yeah!
going to fire his short bow. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
So that's this and a that plus. That's a lot. He's got 66 for the damage. So let's see.
6d6.
66?
6d6.
Oh my gosh, I was about to say he did 66 damage. How?
No, because he has 2d6 for his.
Wait, calm yourself.
The same way your armor class is so high.
So that's 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 5 is 18 plus 6 is 24 plus 4 is 28.
Oh my god.
Roll.
Gotta be dead.
Come
I
on.
mean, that's only 14 damage, but
Only.
it's only 14
It's
damage.
14 damage, but with the amount of damage that you guys have already done to it, yeah, it the arrow sails through its body and kind of like momentarily pins it to the door jamb to this room here that Estelle is in, and it kind of tugs at the arrow for a second and then disperses around the arrow and turns into a pile of sand.
Yay.
All right. Okay, Wit. I underestimated you. Now, could you please make sure, Brina, make it so that I'm not glowing up like what's that? Like a winter's crest tree?
Nope, that's not a thing.
Aw, fine.
How about shining like the sun?
I feel like it wouldn't actually make a difference because if they're magical, they probably know where you are.
But okay, well, yep, sure.
They just have like an advantage on you or something.
Yeah, it still gives
said
them
what I needed
advantage.
to say. I said what I needed to say. You may do with it what you will. It is
Okay,
now-
Brina, it is your turn.
Just kill it faster. You don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it.
just be better.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna need you to do better.
So I'm gonna go right here, past all of y'all, and then I'm going to do what is it called? My thing fell off. Here we go. I was going to thunderous wave thing.
Thunderous
Why is it
wave.
not working? Okay,
Ooh,
sorry.
thunder, okay.
I
You're
had
gonna
like
have
a
to
pop
get.
out.
You're gonna have to get one square closer, which you can.
Oh, fine. Here we go. But doesn't that put me within 15 feet of it? I don't want to be within 15 feet of it.
Well, you have to be within 15 feet of it in order to hit it with your thunder wave.
Oh, okay. Yeah, self 15 feet. Dang, but I don't want to get hit with the thunder wave.
No, you're not gonna. It projects out from
No,
you.
it projects from you.
Oh. Fail.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
the
It's like a cone from your spot.
well, a cube, but yes.
Is it a cube? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it
15
does
foot
say
cube.
cube, which is a little odd. Just in reality, a cube. But
So
yeah, it
to
looks like
clarify, it looks like this. It takes up a 15 by 15 square. So 3 by 3 square.
all right.
I
Well,
don't
I'm
know
doing
what
it.
I'm drawing. That was supposed to be
Yeah.
a square and not freehand. But
It looks like
whatever.
a triangle or something, but
It
either way,
was.
it's happening. It's happening. Oh, cast
Go ahead.
level.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Well, I have to figure out what level. Okay. It
You
is a
have
level
one
2.
level 2 slot left.
All right.
Boom.
DC 13 con save.
Okay.
That's
Let
what
me
I
just
did.
get rid of this weird squiggle first. Wow, that's some damage, huh?
I'm trying. I've been trying all game.
Yep, and I did a little bit of damage to it before.
All right. So describe for me how you do this. How you do this thunder wave. What does it look like when you do it?
It is a cube that goes out from me. No, yeah, I mean, I would imagine that it's like you throw like sound. It sounds like it's sound, like a thunderous.
Yeah, but how do you do it? Do you just like scream at it or?
Or yeah, I would assume that you yell.
Okay.
So Brina rushes up and canary cries
There you go.
at this thing, Black Canary style, and you watch as the cacophonous sonic waves kind of ripple through the sand, and it is blown away,
All right.
just
It's amazing.
scattered.
Isaac kind of gets down, like covers he gets closest, like ah, and then looks up. Well done.
All right. Yeah, that one is toast. It had
I'm gonna
it had 11 hit points left and took 24 points of damage. All right. Come on. Give me that marker. There we go. All right, that's going to bring us to the final golem, who is off screen for you guys. For the viewers, anyway. Let's pan down a little bit. Wow, somebody is clicky-clacking away on this.
Me, I'm
I
trying to
know.
find.
Someone is typing at mock speed over here.
I'm trying to find a perfect gift to show you what happened.
Oh, okay. Well, first you're going to take a hit from a crossbow bolt as the other one fires at you.
What?
That's the
Again?
wrong. That's the wrong one. That's 7 points of damage and another Constitution save if you're still maintaining concentration on the fairy fire that is only on Isaac at this point.
I'm okay breaking that if I'm able
Okay,
to.
so you just choose to fail. Okay, yeah. So fairy fire ends on Isaac, and you take 7 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt embeds
that
itself.
puts me at 0.
That puts you at 0. Yeah.
Oh.
So you catch this crossbow bolt, and it's right between your ribs, and you kind of, after letting out this cry, you kind of turn around to the rest of the group and clutch at the crossbow bolt and drop to your knees and then fall down.
Wow,
Okay.
so dramatic.
Yeah, it's a bard. Gotta be dramatic.
Yeah, right.
All right, Estelle, it's your turn.
Well, okay, so Estelle sees Brianna drop to the ground, and she quickly rushes over, and she casts a Cure Wounds.
Gotta love that cleric.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, and I did good too. And that is an additional 3 because of Life Cleric.
Right. So Brina, you are healed 13 hit points
What's up?
as Estelle rushes over and pours the healing light of the mother into you.
Mm-hmm.
Go
Yeah,
down.
go cleric.
Unconscious. Wake up. I just went
Please
from
be more careful next time.
All right, that is going to bring us back to the top of the initiative order. Isaac, there is
Right.
still one sand golem left. What would you like to do?
All right. Well, did not mean to do that. I went through a wall.
And then
Um,
phase into
yeah.
the wall.
yeah.
Wham.
All right. I'm gonna move up. Whoop. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Well, I guess. I don't suppose I could peek out and take a shot from this position.
Yeah, you can peek around the corner.
Okay. Then I mark him as my prey, and another fire. First time. The first miss of the game.
Oh.
For you. Plenty of others have missed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Join the
that.
club.
Yeah. You've missed. You've missed him. Yes. There's not much else to say about it. You've missed
yeah.
him. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Wit's gonna say, "Do I have to show you how to do everything? Come on, see." His new catchphrase. Seriously.
Seriously.
I know.
Gonna give a wit a catchphrase while his player's gone.
I know, right?
He's
Well,
going
yeah,
to.
he's gonna come. Gastro's gonna come back and be like, "Okay, so while you were gone, we made your character a catchphrase."
He's going to use his bonus action to hide, and then around this corner, and then whip around and fire with advantage. That was a 2 plus his modifiers with advantage. So next,
Nice.
What?
Nailed it.
Oh,
he rolled a 1 and a 2.
gotta love those rolls.
Brina, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Go right here. Can I see? Is there anything happening over there? Nothing.
There's one final guy at the end of the train
but
car.
I don't think I can get there. 1, 2.
You could throw your boomerang.
4, 5, 6. Oh no, I can't. Okay.
What's the range on your boomerang?
I wasn't gonna do the boomerang. I was gonna thunder. I can't do that again. Can I?
No, you can't.
You should have one
Well, do you
level
have
1
enough
spell slot
spell
left.
slots?
Well, that's the thing. He told me I had 1 left.
No, you had
And
one
I-
second. You had one
Second
second level left.
No,
You should
not
still
a
have
second.
first level spell slots.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I will thunder wave again as a first level.
All right.
That seemed effective. The
Another
last
screw.
Oh,
one.
hang on. Before you do that, let's
Oh.
make sure you're within range. Are you within 15 feet of it?
I am.
Yeah, she is.
All
Right
right.
there.
I moved all the way I could.
Yep.
Okay. Then that is a Constitution save. That's cocked. That's a 4.
All right.
He is hurting.
Another scream.
Yeah, another canary cry. All right, come on. Come on, roll 20. Seriously?
Oh.
Well, that's what happens when you're not here. We give your character a catchphrase.
We should have come up with something way worse.
Oh, yeah.
Aw, beans!
Perfect.
Well, shucks.
We were making a lot of corn jokes earlier, so the shucks
Yeah.
could work with that.
Oh, yeah, of course. All right, that is going to bring us to the golem, who is going to continue firing at Brina. The only thing that seems
Why?
to... Because
Why?
you're attacking him!
Oh,
Don't worry, he rolled a 2, because these guys can't hit worth a
I'm
shit.
still offended. Okay.
What did I ever do to you besides kill all of your friends?
Yeah.
Estelle,
Why are
it's
you
your
attacking
turn.
me? Like, I didn't like just attack you with a boomerang though,
I know,
or
so-
like
I didn't use the
electrify
boomerang.
your friends.
I know, right?
Didn't use the boomerang. It's fine.
All right,
Okay.
Estelle,
Two
punch him in the
damage.
face.
Okay, Estelle walks over and punches him in the face.
I don't think Estelle has enough movement
like
to get
that.
to him to punch him in the face.
Right. She wishes she could run over and punch him in the face.
Just
Um,
check the mace at him.
Okay, so I don't think I could try Toll the Dead. That's
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that
or Sacred Flame.
would have... Toll the Dead would have been great to use in this fight.
Yeah. I did use it the first round though. It doesn't I don't get any of the necrotic damage, but it'll still do damage. So, it should be D12. So it should be the 5 damage because
Well, yeah, but I think the last time you did it, we decided that if you roll
it's
higher,
just the first roll.
yeah, if you roll higher on the D8, because I mean, even if you rolled max damage on the D8, it would still not be too much for a D12. So we'll just take the higher damage. It just
Okay.
makes sense instead of making you suffer with, oh, I rolled really great on the D8, but I rolled a 1 on the D12.
Well, I guess I get the 1.
Well, I guess I get the 1. And
Okay.
he does in fact have 6 points. So,
Hey!
so he, you told the dead, as this echoing call, drawing creatures to their death, rings out, and the sand kind of turns black momentarily, and then falls to the ground in a scattering pile.
Yay!
Nice.
And we are
We did.
effectively out of initiative again, and if we do pop back into initiative, we'll start at the top with Isaac.
All right.
If
All right. Well done, Estelle. Check this room real quick. Boom, boom. No one here. Could you pardon me? I'm just gonna move through here real quick and get to the next room. Clear.
Doesn't appear to be anyone in any of the sleeper cars. You imagine that because you guys got on at Targany Station, there's not a lot of people traveling long distance to Ren from Targany Station. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I suppose let's continue onward. And I move up the goggles
Okay.
and light a torch.
Okay.
yeah, you think I would know the light spell, but I don't.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
You would think.
I'm-
I don't have that either, and I'm surprised.
yeah.
We should
And
have.
I'm-
Well, see, the thing is,
about it before.
No. See, the thing is, I had this all planned out. Okay, next level, when I level up, I was thinking of taking thaumaturgy, and thaumaturgy allows you to produce light,
all right.
but
well,
not
I'm
not
gonna
like not light like
not like a light
light
spell, but like I can, create some semblance of light.
All right. Well,
All right, let me
All
group
right,
you
let's move
guys
on.
together. Just for your own edification, you imagine that you are reaching the rear of the train at this point.
Okay.
So there shouldn't be too much left to move through.
all right. And Estelle, you can now see by torchlight.
All right, everyone stay
Good.
together. Stop moving your tokens.
Okay.
So
The
that I can
door is
move
not
you.
open. How do we open the door?
I have to move it.
Stay in the frame. Willow, stay in the frame. Uh-oh, I lost people. Where did you all go?
And then we all fall into the
you
dark
all
abyss.
disappeared.
It was actually an elevator shaft, and we all died.
Yep.
Oof.
Time to roll up new characters, everybody.
I've already referenced the Death House once in chat.
TPK. TPK.
Those aren't the tokens.
Those aren't the right tokens. All right, I guess I didn't assign them to your character sheets. So, hang on. As I retrieve your tokens from another page. Do, 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 do. Man, I'm glad I didn't delete this other map. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get your tokens.
And then we have to shut down the stream again.
Right?
No.
God.
All right. And any minute now, roll 20.
Need more emotes for this. Can other people even see them? I feel like I'm the only one seeing emotes. Either that or no one's doing it.
Yeah, everyone should be able to see the emotes.
Well, then more people should be emoting.
More
Yeah.
Everybody emote.
More more
That's how I
emotes.
feel.
Throw more emotes across the screen.
Sad.
All right, so now
There we
we've got tokens.
go.
Yay!
There we go.
So yeah, maybe I was just the only one sending them.
Your master commands you to emote. Do it now.
All right.
All
Where
right.
are we, DM? What do
I'm
my human eyes see?
That kind of reminded me of the One Night Werewolf sound guy.
okay. So you guys are moving through the door to the caboose of the train?
To
Yes.
the caboose.
Are we? I don't even see us.
To the caboose.
Said the DM, confirming that you are moving through the door. Yes.
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 Okay.
Well, I mean, is there nothing
I mean,
left in the rooms?
I mean, of course I'm gonna like open it up first and look, but like generally, the plan is to go through it.
Okay. So the question I'm asking is, are you doing it quietly?
Oh, am I doing it quietly?
no, we're doing it as
No.
loud as possible. We
Yeah.
go in guns blazing,
Yeah,
kick
I mean,
down the door.
As the person opening the door, nope. I
Yeah.
just open it.
Okay,
I wouldn't be
rocks
quiet
fall,
either.
everyone dies. Good game, everyone. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so you guys enter in through the caboose, and you discover a storage car of some kind.
Is it more well lit than where we came from?
Yes, it's
Doesn't-
considerably more well lit. In fact, there is a lantern. Come on, Shift Ping. What are you doing? What are you doing, bud? There we go. That's better. Okay. So yeah, it is considerably more well lit. In fact, you see two unconscious guards of some kind laying next to what looks like a box that was set up with tankards of ale and a card game of some kind. And
Magic the Gathering.
yes,
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering.
I knew it.
Now it's Yu-Gi-Oh! You fell for my trap
Yes.
card!
Yeah,
It would
they're
be.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh. It would be Yu-Gi-Oh.
One guy just got an Exodius.
Got mind crushed.
All right.
So yeah, and
The
you
heart of the
see
cards.
you see these unconscious guards laying next to this box, and you see Shade is currently in the back of the car, digging through boxes. It looks like.
Well, this would be where I'd want to hand it over to Wit, but considering he's not here.
We could still hand it over to him and give it to Thomas.
Well, DM,
Seriously?
you feel comfortable doing that?
No, I don't really feel like RPing his character, frankly. It
Oh.
would be a good moment for him to be here, but he's not here, so he gets to miss out on a character moment. Go ahead, Isaac.
Hey,
Oh.
I have a lot of charisma and stuff too. If I need to talk to somebody.
First thing I do is I put out the torch, because it's pointless. Throw it to the ground.
And then the place catches on fire because it's full of ale and
the
wood.
car
and...
catches on fire. Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't. That's right. I put it out and then drop it. Like that's what I'm
There
saying.
you go.
That's,
You throw it to the ground.
I said I put it out and then throw it to the ground. I
Threw it on the ground.
I said in that order. I swear.
Okay.
Yes, you did. You did.
And walk over to the little lady. And said, "What you looking at?"
Oh, nothing. Just perusing.
Perusing.
Yeah, I see you. I see you got past. You got past my little friends.
Well, that saves me the next question. So they were yours.
Yeah, right?
I motion everyone to move up.
Yeah.
Can I just? It got really small for me. I can't It's hard. I'm trying.
And then move.
Wah.
Is it lit in here? It seems dark for me.
It's so lit.
Totally lit.
Yeah, it's so lit right
No,
now.
I'm like blind right now.
Well, you're a human, so
Oh,
it's.
okay.
I mean, there's this lantern that's giving light, but other than that,
Okay.
it's pretty dark for you.
Oh, so it was still dark. Damn it! I thought that it wasn't. Well,
So then you repick the torch
You
up
pick the
that
torch
you
back
threw
up.
on the ground.
Well, you do realize that you caused a major inconvenience for me and my friends, and nearly got people killed. I'm opposed to all of those things.
Well,
We're not still going in turn order, right? We can all go.
Initiative's not a thing right now.
Cool.
Well, unfortunately for you, you just got caught in the crossfire. It's nothing personal.
Well, then
As
what are you even
she-
trying to do on this train?
She reaches into one of the boxes and pulls out what looks like a brooch of some kind that is shaped like a scarab. She says, this is what I was looking for. Had to make sure people weren't going to try to stop me, of course, so... the train robbery was just a ruse, you see.
Look, lady,
All
if
of
anyone's
that-
walking out of here with that scarab amulet thing, it's gonna be us.
He looks over to Brina. I think you're missing the point here.
Yeah, right?
Hey, I want it.
She,
Like,
smi-
she wants it, so
It's
I want
shiny
it.
and I want it.
she smiles at you and she says, I like your style, but unfortunately for you, I'm not giving this up, so best to run off back to your seats and finish your train ride.
No.
We can't just let you go after all of the trouble that you've caused.
Why not?
Are there any other golems on this train? Any other people that are being murdered right now?
No. You've encountered all that I released, so
It looks over.
Can I not try to get the amulet thing?
Oh, you're gonna. Try
you can try to do whatever you want. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Can I use a spell or not?
You can do whatever you
What
want.
would you like to do? You're not
I'll
currently
use-
initiative, so
I No, but I want to use hideous laughter and see if I can kind of knock her down.
Do it. Oh my gosh, that would be great.
Tell her a joke.
Tell her
Yeah.
a funny joke.
I keep clicking it and it's not working.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we see it.
Yeah, we see a bunch of it. But it's not rolling the thing.
I know, that's the problem.
All right, what's your spell save DC?
13.
You begin to like try to weave your words into a terrible joke that renders this tiefling incapacitated. And she looks at you. She says, "Oh, that's not going to work."
Well,
Well, why not? You can't walk out of here with that.
Because, darling, I'm just too good. And I'm much better than you.
well, unfortunately for you, you have irritated me enough to the point where normally I would not be opposed to people stealing from others as long as it doesn't get in my way. But you have royally pissed me off with your repetitive and accurate golems. And,
Accurate.
Inaccurate.
yeah, and I guess I mark her as my prey, and then I point my revolver. Are you going to surrender, or are you going to die?
Well, given the choice. And she kicks over what looks like a lantern of some kind that's unlit, and oil begins to spill out across the floor.
Uh-oh.
And she unleashes a bolt of fire at the lantern oil, and then you watch as her body glimmers and disappears out the door of the train. And
She just jumps out of a moving train.
well, she doesn't jump. She phases and then reappears outside of the train.
Okay, and then I assume we just see her drop, and we go. We just start moving past because we're on a moving train.
Yeah, and the caboose is on fire. What would you guys like to do?
You know, if she could phase out of the train, then he takes off his cloak and starts putting out the fire. She didn't have to knock over a freaking lantern if she could just phase out of the train. The fire is fucking pointless. And then she tries to put out the fire.
Okay, well, guys, we're on fire duty right now. The caboose is on fire.
And
Okay.
again, try to suffocate it, I suppose.
Well, shoot. I
Wait.
do not have create or destroy water prepared today, so.
Oh, I mean, it's an oil anyway, but yeah. I
Yeah,
use my
yeah, it is
yeah,
an oil
you're-
anyway.
my fatty cloak to to try to suffocate the fire.
So the train is still moving to Ren, right?
Yeah, the train's still moving.
Okay, so nobody can evacuate. So we need to stop this fire now.
Yeah, what would be the check for what I'm doing?
Survival check,
Okay,
I guess.
Question mark.
great.
Nice.
Yeah, you pull your cloak off and you start kind of mashing it into the fire, and you're just kind of soaking up more oil with your with your coat, and your coat is now on fire.
Yeah. Nice.
You are going to take 2 points of fire damage.
All right,
Can we not just go back to the other car?
15. All right, I guess I just dropped the coat in the flames.
What we might have to do is this one of those trains where you can unhook the car from each individual car, right?
You can make an intelligence check. It would be.
'Cause I don't know how this train is designed.
Yeah,
so.
it would be. Let me see.
I might.
I don't even see intelligence on here.
It's
This
just
is just a regular
Oh.
intelligence check.
yeah.
I was was like looking for a skill.
8. I don't know anything about trains.
I may know something, but
I
mean,
grew up as,
at
like,
this
a
point, I'm trying to
mechanic.
put out a fire, and I'm bummed about my
Well,
coat.
then, Brina, if you grew up as a train mechanic, then I'll
Not a
give
train
you.
mechanic, but like in a little
A regular mechanic.
engineering
Didn't
society
your
of
family
gnomes.
deal with trains though? Am I misremembering?
I guess they
your
would have had
backstory?
to, because that's all that was going on there were trains.
Yeah, so I'll give you advantage on the intelligence check.
Cool. Let me click advantage, because that's important. And then
Hey!
Hey.
Hey,
Yo!
I can't see the number. There we go.
That's a 19. Yeah.
it's good.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. Yeah, you definitely recall that there is some sort of coupling system that ties the cars together, and it's pretty simple to decouple them. Though you've never done it while the train was moving with like a load on it.
And with fire.
And
Easy mode.
so it's definitely something you guys can try if you want. You can try decoupling the caboose and just letting the caboose.
All right.
Well-
Estelle,
Like to. Let's get out of here. I think I can
grab,
uncouple it.
grab one of the guards. I'll take. Wit, help me with this other one.
What?
There's
Do you think I'm
two
not-
there's two collapsed guards.
Right.
That were sitting there that are gonna burn to death if we don't get them out.
In
Okay,
fact, one
so-
of them, his shoe is very close to the fire at this point.
All right, I grab him first, take off the shoe, and then I start dragging him toward the door.
Okay.
Struggling.
Go ahead and make a strength check. You can use athletics if you're proficient.
I am just clear strength 4.
Nice.
This is Isaac is not.
Yeah,
strong
you're
enough.
you're struggling, and Wit comes
What?
over and he's like, "Oh, right, yeah, of course, we're supposed to be doing good stuff," and he helps. He starts helping you pull.
Okay, and then you told Estelle to drag this guard, and it's like, how strong do you think she is? I don't think.
Well, I said
I
that.
mean, she can
may-
try.
Well, you may do with it what
All
you
right,
will.
well, she's gonna try to grab the guard by like his arm and like try pulling him. So let's see if my strength check is any good, because I have no bonuses.
So yeah,
Or she
with
can throw it-
Wit's help, you're able to pull the one guard clear.
All right.
Okay.
Great. And I try to make way for the second person.
And I rolled a perfectly average 10, as
Nice.
expected. Just-
It takes you some time, Brina. While these guys are dragging guards out, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get out here so I can start looking, like I can go to the other cart and start looking at the mechanical pieces of it, the coupling.
Okay, yeah, you're able to find the coupling mechanism easily. It's pretty much just a pin that's driven in and then anchored by 2 chains. You're going to need to undo the clips for the chains and then pull that pin out. But you're imagining that it's probably going to take a pretty good burst of strength in order to get that pin out, while you're actually actively hauling a load with the forward momentum of this train. It's going to be pretty tough. The coupling chains, however, are easy enough. Just make me a pretty easy DC dexterity check. You can use sleight of hand if you're proficient.
I do have sleight of hand actually. Should I be using that instead?
Okay.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, simple enough. You're able to decouple the chains, and you're ready for the actual act of pulling this pin and separating the cars as Estelle finally makes her way through the connector section of the train and gets the other guard into the next car. The fire is currently lapping at the door frame of the caboose.
Real quick, is Isaac or Wit stronger?
Wit
No.
is probably the strongest person in the party, surprisingly, with a 14.
Not in real life. Just in the game. Okay. Just
Isaac and
wondering. Yeah.
the-
Thank you.
All right.
All right. So when they get out.
All right, so Wit's gonna come over and help you out. He's gonna roll, and you're gonna give him advantage because of your knowledge.
I was gonna bardic inspire. Can I not?
Okay, you're
All
gonna
right.
inspire him.
Yeah, I would have to tell him what to do. So I figured I'd
Yeah.
wait till they get out.
Yeah, that works. All right. So yeah, he's gonna give it a go.
Wait, is everybody out on the?
Yeah,
Make sure they're all still
everybody's
inside.
everybody's out. Everybody's out.
Okay. Sorry, we're all still in the room on my screen.
Yeah, I just didn't move your tokens.
Well then, yes. Wait, you're gonna have to pull that coupling out. Like, pull that pin out.
All right, he's going to roll the
And then I
bardic
inspire.
inspiration.
Come on, y'all can do this.
And
Drum roll.
and
Is he strong?
okay,
all
plus 4.
That was the DC, 25.
What? 25 was the DC? Holy shit!
What? Jeez. Well,
Yeah,
I guess
you're-
it is holding 2 trains together.
It's holding 2 trains together it's actively pulling a heavy load in the caboose.
Yeah. So.
And that was intended to be a good joke. So yeah, it was a very high DC. So he was really the only one who could have succeeded.
rippling tiefling muscles, Michael
Yeah.
Bay style.
I know, right?
Yeah, he
With fire going on in the background as everything explodes.
Yeah, basically, he kind of crouches down, lifting with his legs. He pulls the pin clear as the caboose kind of slowly rolls to a stop behind you guys, and the train continues moving. You have successfully saved the train from being engulfed in flames.
Woo!
Yep. And then it explodes in the background
Yeah, because.
because, you know,
And
who knows what's
Then
in there.
it explodes in the background.
And then it explodes.
Seriously? Like, actually?
Yeah, you don't know
there's a lot of
what was
Yeah.
being hauled in the. You don't know what's being
Okay.
hauled in the caboose. I mean, it could have been explosives in there. Who knows? Or maybe,
Yeah, it could've been
or maybe just
gunpowder.
somebody's,
Apparently it was. We do know.
Saltpeter, you know.
Oh, shit.
or
I
maybe somebody's
high-five
collection
Wit.
of fine liquor. Who knows?
Yeah.
I
Wide
give
eyed.
Wit a high five
Yep, and I pat him on the
and
shoulder.
wash my eyebrow. As if I worked really hard for that.
I know.
Yep, and I just look at it and reminisce. That was my favorite coat.
Yep. It's burnt to a
Wait.
crisp.
Wit kind of looks down at Brina and pats her on the shoulder. You did a good job.
Thanks. I felt very inspirational.
And then he turns to Isaac. He says, "Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you another coat."
Aw, I forgot about the coat. Rip coat.
Thanks. As a matter of fact, I think I know who will pay for it. And I search the body, the unconscious guards for a coin purse.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Go
Nice.
Ahead and make an
What a
investigation
hero.
check.
You
What
earned it,
a
man.
hero.
I ain't no hero.
Yeah, you find a couple.
Estelle just kind of looks at him like, what are you doing?
I saved their lives. They can buy me a new goddamn coat.
That's
Did you save their lives?
All right. What do I find?
You find 6 copper pieces. They're not exactly wealthy men.
Shit.
It's the message. It's fine.
Well, this will cover some of it at least. Pocket it. All right. Well, danger's past, I suppose. And I look over at Estelle, and very seriously, we saved their lives. I'm sure they won't mind.
It's still not right to take their things.
This whole situation isn't right. Everything that's happened since we got on this train hasn't been right.
But
They earned it.
But why did you save their lives? Was it for them to repay you, or was it because you wanted to save them?
I
If you want a new coat so bad, I can buy you a new coat. You don't have to take it from them.
And then I drop the coin purse, I guess, back onto their bodies. I don't like watching people die. I think that's a normal thing to desire. To just not.
But it's all right to rob from them after you save them.
Can I like sleight of hand and try to grab the coin purse?
Oh, you don't need
Yeah,
to.
while we're having this conversation, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
you
be
can go
somewhat
ahead and-
discreet.
Yeah, you can sleight of hand. Go for it.
Still-
I
Money?
fall on it. I got a 1, dude.
Yeah.
Money-
And then Estelle looks over and at Brina like,
I'm like,
Brina,
give
not
it
you
to me.
too.
All right. And
Not you too.
as everyone and their mothers notice this, and just pick up the coin purse and just plop it in their hand. Money is temporary.
So did I take it or did I not?
Isaac picked it up and handed it to you after you failed at sleight of handing it.
Yeah, right.
Fell on them.
I believe that we are entitled to something from them. I don't like watching people die. They are not dead. They will live to see another day. They'll live to see their kids smile. They'll live to kiss their wife one more time. They'll live to sleep in a comfortable bed.
I'm
I
sure
think-
if you asked them for it, they would just give it to you. You wouldn't have to impose and just take it from them without them knowing.
I'm not staying here.
Well, they can't really answer. If you're pretty sure that they would give it to us anyway, then I think we're good.
It
Estelle,
doesn't hurt to make sure.
At this
I
point,
Agree
Wit
to
is
disagree.
like, hey, you know something? I think we forgot about our guy we're supposed to be guarding.
Mmm.
Oh, where
corn
did the what is his name? Corn?
Corn cob.
Corny. Yeah,
Corn.
Cornelius. Mhm.
Is he
Corn
okay?
field.
We should check on him.
Well, last I saw, he was cowering underneath one of the seats up front, so we should probably go check on him.
Yes, we should.
Right.
Estelle, we will talk about this later. If we're going to be traveling together, I think this is something that we should discuss. But for now, you owe me a coat, and we'll talk about this when things are more calm. How about
I
that?
owe you nothing, all right? I offered. And then she walks off in a huff.
Okay.
Well, all right. I follow.
All right, so you guys make your way back up to the front of the train.
Guess I have to follow too.
Guess I have to follow too.
Meh.
Wait, I have to like follow them? Ew.
Ew, gross.
I just want to look for more stuff.
Yeah, I just want to rob everyone on the train.
You
You
do
make your
you.
way back
You
up
know?
to the front of the train, and Cornelius kind of crawls out from underneath the seat that he was hiding under. Is it safe to come out now?
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh.
it should be now.
Okay, great. Yeah. That was pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Although, let's hope you didn't have anything in the last car.
Why? What happened to the last car?
Unfortunately, I don't think you'll have access to it anymore.
It exploded.
Aw, beans.
It's not even on this train anymore. We disconnected it.
And it's also on fire.
Yeah, there's that.
Oh, wow. You guys didn't do that, did you?
No,
We
of
did.
course not.
Oh,
Well-
we kind of did though.
Well, I guess what
Well, we didn't cause it to catch on fire.
we did to detach the car to save the rest of the train. That part we did. As far as the
That-
catching
yes.
on fire, we did not do that.
Okay. Well, that's the important part. Is that you didn't set it on fire. You saved the train. That's good.
Yes, it is. You got your money's worth.
It's kind of unfortunate for whoever had stuff into the cargo car, though, huh?
Well, it was kind of, I don't know. It had seen better days, so I don't think they'll miss it.
Not my problem.
That's fair. Probably best that we get off the train before people realize what's going on, though.
Yes. They
Well,
may
the
ask a
train-
lot of questions.
The train is moving. How do you propose we get off?
And it's at that point that you hear a call over some speakers that are inside the train that are connected to like a long brass pipe that reverberates the sound throughout the various cars. And you hear, "Next stop, Ren!"
Perfect.
And you hear the screeching of the train's brakes as you look through the windows and see a beautiful city covered in lush greenery. There is all manner of planters with various beautiful plants scattered throughout the city. And a big sign that says, "Welcome to Ren, the city of roses."
All right.
All right, well, we should probably leave.
As soon as those doors open, we were never here.
All right, well, Estelle's going to put up her head and be like, okay, let's go.
Yeah, you guys pull into the station. The doors open, and everyone go ahead and make stealth checks.
Oh, man.
Aw, beans.
Wasn't great.
Yeah,
just
not
gonna-
amazing,
I'm just gonna
despite
roll
being
a D20 here for wit.
I also did not do amazing.
Oh.
Why? What is this?
Sevens!
We
I'm
all rolled
confused.
sevens.
I'm confused because it says 14 on my dice.
So apparently we're all like super frazzled and singed from the fire.
Right?
Yeah, we're not
Did
stealthy.
not sneak
We're-
very well. Everyone on the train staring at us
Oh,
like,
okay.
what the heck just happened? Yeah, we went to Portland, you're right.
No, it says 4 on your dice.
We all ended
Jesse.
up
No,
rolling
I
a
just
seven, though.
changed it. I was looking at something different.
Oh, okay.
Like it was the one that's to the side, but the image of it looks a little slanted, so it looked like it
Gotcha.
was the 17, and I was kind of confused how it got to be a 7.
Okay, so none of us rolled well.
No.
We walk out.
Nope.
Well, I mean, Wit rolled okay. He rolled a 15.
Okay.
So rogues go.
So Rogues goes. Yeah, I mean it was pretty much just a arbitrary stealth check anyway. You guys managed to slip out of the train, but you're not sure if you got out unnoticed. As you make your way through the station and out onto the main street, you are greeted by now the beautiful floral smell of all manner of flowering plant as you see just beautiful what's the word I'm looking for? Is it a topiary? Is that the right
Either
word?
way, we are no longer on a train or...
You're no longer on a train.
Yeah,
you are
and have
now
the
you are
spooky
now
music.
you are now in a very clean, very beautiful city. The streets appear to have like designated sweepers, like men with dustpans and brooms. It's a topiary. Thank you, chat. Thank you,
The
generic
things
nerd.
that are like, yeah, if it's shaped like something.
Yeah, they're the various bushes are kind of carved and shaped into various shapes. Some of them look like swans. Some of them look like various other birds like peacocks and whatnot. There's one that is shaped into the shape of a massive lion on its hind legs, reared up, kind of like you would see on somebody's heraldic shield. We can get rid of this in turn order thing because we don't need it anymore, and I will bring you guys over to the
spooky music is still going for me.
Yeah, I know, right? The spooky.
Yes, I know. I'm getting ready to change. I'm getting ready to change all of that.
Yeah.
Setting the ambiance.
Ooh.
Let's. Well, first of all, we don't need ambient train things.
Might need an ambient train thing. Sounds kind of cool.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
It's a little loud.
By the way, DM, how am I feeling?
You're feeling pretty worse for wear, actually. You haven't slept at this point, but you're still feeling the effects of the blight as it's kind of making its way through your body.
All right. At this point, I think I'm audibly sweating. And
Audibly sweating?
Audibly sweating? Oh no.
Drip,
You
drip,
can hear
drip,
it.
drip.
Drip, drip.
Not like I meant like audibly panting and sweating, and
Noticeably.
yeah,
I think is the word.
yeah. I was like audibly panting was like what it's like, as in like breathing really hard. I think we should find someplace to stay for the time being.
Isaac, are you all right?
No, I'm not. Let's keep an eye out for an inn.
Right. Well, does anyone know the city?
I do, and then I wander forward and I look for an inn that I had stayed in before. That's relatively close to the station.
Okay, well, we better skedaddle then.
Yep. He's moving at like a slower pace, like he's taking his time, and I make my way towards an inn that I've stayed at before.
All right. Yeah, you're making your way through the town. What's the inn?
So as you follow me and I turn a corner, you gaze upon like rows and rows of like nice paved cobblestone streets. It's still nighttime, so it is lit by torch with the patrolling guards going up and down. It's pretty well manned. There are some occasional people like walking to and from the tavern, some people exiting this building stumbly. And I start wandering toward the building where everyone seems to be leaving. And it is this kind of quaint looking place that's made of this kind of like dark brown oak. It's 3 stories, has a dangling sign up front with a kind of like decadent flowery wreath on the doorstep. Not on the doorstep, like on the hanging from the door.
Mm-hmm.
On the sign, this is a lone flower bud, and it says beneath it, the last bud of the last of spring. And I open up the door, and it is not extremely elegant, but it's in theme with the rest of the city. Like clearly well maintained, clean, kind of touristy, but yeah.
So there's a gift shop at the front door, and there's
No,
you
it's
know like
just-
musicians nearby.
it's just a themed place, and yeah, there's a band. Probably like, what time is it, DM?
It's roughly. We'll say it's nearing midnight at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, the band is packed up and is just dividing coin amongst them probably, and I stumble in, and I look for the innkeeper.
You actually don't see the familiar innkeeper that you're used to here at the Last of Spring.
Hey, nice job, Jesse.
Bits.
You
Wee
did.
bits.
I can't give myself bits, so here we go.
Yeah.
Yay.
There you go.
One
One
bit.
bit.
One cheer.
Nice.
I clapped once.
Yay. I hope everyone appreciates the things that happen when people give bits. It's a fun gif. Anyway.
Oh, what? I didn't even see the GIF. I'm gonna do it again.
The last.
I'm gonna
yeah.
do it again. So yeah, you don't see the familiar innkeeper that you don't see the familiar innkeeper that is at the Last of Spring. Instead, you see a halfling fella. You see a halfling fella who's kind of milling about the bar, climbing up stools and wiping down sections of the bar, and he looks pretty bedraggled and tired. He seems to be the only person currently in the room, other than the band, who is closing up shop for the night.
Hey, friend. How's your night going?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I had a busy night. I'm looking forward to turning in at some point. But I imagine you'll be needing a room or two.
Please. I look toward everyone else. Well, how much for a night?
For a night, it'll run you about a silver.
Great. I plop down. I plop down 3 silver a room.
No, it's a silver.
Wait,
a
it's
silver.
one silver.
One silver,
For a room.
one silver per room. Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're paying for 3 rooms?
I plop down 4 silver, and then I was like, okay.
He kind of looks at you with like a raised eyebrow. He says, "You all right, friend? You don't look so good."
Yeah, today's been a hell of a day. I just want to lay down.
Yeah, all right. Name's Roderick. If you need anything.
Roderick, pleasure to meet you. I'm Isaac. The rest of my companions can introduce themselves. If you would please show me to a room, please.
He pulls out a key and hands it to you. He says, "You'll be the first room on the left."
Great. And I wander up.
Hey.
Open up the door.
Yay, bits.
Or beats?
All right,
Okay.
and I wander up. Well, I'll see the rest of you in the morning. And Estelle, we'll talk about everything later. And he disappears.
All right. What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, we got 4 rooms, so I guess each of us gets a room, and then Cornelius is gonna have to bunk with somebody. Unless
Not it.
not.
I think-
Well, I mean, I guess Estelle and Brina could room together, and Cornelius gets a room, but I don't
No.
know if Brina's feeling generous. Nope.
He is cargo. He doesn't get his
Yeah,
own
right.
room.
Oh, okay.
And we gotta keep an eye on him.
Yeah. So Wit is obviously the choice because one,
He's
it's his
not
charge,
here.
and two, he's not here to defend himself. That's what you get. You get stuck with the corn on the cob.
He says, "Yeah, you're right. I should probably keep an eye on him anyway. You girls have a good night." And he escorts Cornelius to their room.
Mm-hmm. And then, yeah, I guess everybody will turn in. I don't think there's anything else.
All right.
You know, unless... Nah.
All right.
Everyone go sleep.
So, you guys turn in for the night and get a good night's sleep. Isaac, why don't you go ahead and roll that Constitution saving throw, bud?
Oh, no.
Ending this bit or before it starts. Very good.
I even watched an ad so I could get more bits. So come at me.
By the way, thank you everyone who's donated.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
half of it has been Jesse.
But
Wait,
Well,
how do you
less than
watch
half of
ads
it
to
now.
get bits? Where is that? On the upper...
well,
On the
okay.
bits.
So, DM,
Oh, whatever, anyway.
explain,
No, this is helpful for everybody.
explain my my night.
You spend the night tossing and turning as we see a black veiny mass that is currently working its way from the wound that you suffered from the... Or actually, no, you didn't suffer a wound.
No,
you
no.
got this.
I-
You got this from cleaning the bear, yeah, or the owlbear. Yeah. So we watch as black veiny masses begin to crawl up your forearms and toward your chest area, and yeah, you suffer another point of Constitution damage. Your Constitution score goes down by 1.
Great. So now it's 0. Great. Wait, my Constitution score or modifier?
Score.
Okay, so now it is down by 1.
Correct. Yeah. So you're down 2 from your initial.
Yeah.
Because you lost 1 on the train ride.
Yeah.
And
So yeah,
now-
I'm down to 12. So now it's just +1.
Correct.
Great.
And as Isaac is tossing and turning in the night, we kind of pan out the window and we see a lady of the night as she's walking down the street. And we see a rustling in a bush. And she kind of gets distracted by it and walks over and looks at it, and then we see from the point of view of the thing in the bush as clawed hands reach forward and grab her, and she is drawn into the bush, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
All right.
Just like the beginning of a Supernatural episode.
Yeah, motion sickness.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
it. It's motion
Yeah.
sickness.
Motion sickness. You know, when I get motion sick, just black veins start popping out from me.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's
for
it's
sure.
a real bad case.
All right, woo, we did it.
We did it!
Yay!
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay!
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Loisimos!
Kappa.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us for this technical difficulty riddled episode of Roll Call.
Yeah.
I just want to remind everyone who's still in chat who hasn't or who joined us midstream. We do have Fan Art Fridays that are going to be going on Twitter. If you share an image and add us at Roll Call RP, that's ROLECALLRP, with your art, you might have a chance to see it on stream next time, maybe.
Yeah.
And if you scroll down below the stream and click on the community button, you'll join our Discord, where there'll be all sorts of fun little things. These links are also being shared in chat. Yeah.
That's true.
Make
Make it easy for you.
Make it easy for you. Yes.
Yeah.
Join our Discord. There'll be all sorts of fun things. We're also in the process. The next couple of weeks or so, we'll be launching a Patreon at some point. So you'll get if you join the Patreon, you'll get all sorts of fun extra stuff on that Discord channel, and as well as bonus content and special time to talk with the cast, and depending on the level, you might even create an NPC for the game. But yeah.
All right.
And then I'll
It's-
be streaming in an hour.
Yeah, so stay tuned in an hour for Nova. We'll be hosting her on our channel here, as well as she'll be streaming on her channel, obviously. Anyway, that's it for us here at Roll Call. We'll see you
Alright.
next time. Don't be late, but if you are, bring a hall pass.